You'll get caught in the night trap. Welcome back, everyone. I'm here once again with another episode of I Played a Thing, Tecmo's Deception, Invitation to Darkness. Last episode, a castle master from 100-odd years in the past showed up somehow, sent a couple of evil dolls and some ant monsters at us. Didn't work out for him in the end, and we got his mask, which means we'll be able to start creating monsters soon. Also, someone named Gilbert has been sent after us, but most pressingly, our fiancée Fiona has finally arrived in person at the Castle of the Damned. Let's not keep her waiting. Now, unlike Cheetah, Fiona will actually wander around a fair bit, but she's right here in the hallway, so that'll make her very easy to meet up with. However, exactly like Cheetah, you can try and trap her, but to no avail. She'll just avoid everything flawlessly. Vlad? Vlad, is that you? Oh, it really is you, Vlad. I sent you a letter, and I've been waiting for your return. Yeah, actually, about that, I kinda pawned that letter. I hope that's cool. But I just couldn't wait to see you again. I won't go back to Urias. Even though I can't stand this place, I'll stay as long as we can both be together. Oh, it'll be alright. It's a little creepy at first, but it starts feeling downright homey after a few chapters. Oh, you are really here with me. I'm not dreaming, am I? And with that, she kinda gets slurped up inside of us, and we're now leading her around. So let's take her on a little tour. Let's see. Ooh, I bet she'll like the prison. Who wouldn't? Wow, look at all of the books! This one looks exactly like one in our castle. I remember Zamur carrying it several times. Oh, wrong corner. Ugh! This room is so damp. Well, no accounting for taste, I suppose. Well, if she's not into the prison, surely she'll like the strategy room, right? Got a cool evil gem, it's where we set all our diabolical traps. It's awesome. I don't want to go in there. I can feel the evil emanating from inside. Okay, it's a fair point. It is kinda evil in there. Actually, extremely evil. We've got Satan in the back. Alright then, that might be a little too much, but I still bet she'd like to see where I lay down traps, so let's try the power room. It's right over there. What is that strange ringing noise?
Excellent work. My job here is complete. Now to get that demon.
Well, looks like Gilbert finally caught up with us. And he is a general, a new invader type. Kinda the final evolution from soldier to cavalier to general. This cruel general will stop at nothing for a promotion. As you can see, he has a pretty large amount of HP, he's level 29, and he has pretty fearsome stats in the physical column. He is a physical guy, so his magic stats are much lower, and will want to use magic traps on him. We also start rather worryingly close to him. Alright, for our damage traps, I'm going to go with pits. I could do the stomp, which is stronger, but it doesn't have as good of a success rate, and I've had quite enough of my traps being dodged after last episode. Pits it is. And for capturing purposes, I could always go to the old standby the crane, but magnets have a better success rate, they hold for longer, and I can use them twice if I miss the first time, so they really seem like a better choice all around. Also, because they're wall-mounted, there's really no chance of me confusing them with my pits. I'd like to get one more pit in there. I think that'll do for now. Later, Gil. Maybe he'll be really nice and walk right into the pit I have here. As a matter of fact, he will. Nice. That still leaves him with a respectable amount of HP, though. I'm gonna want to drop him in another pit before I start going for the capture. Now, which way is he gonna go? Looks like he's headed in a northerly direction, so I'm gonna turn it around and head him off in the other direction. He can move fairly quickly for a guy in full plate. But not quick enough. And he is now down to less than half of his HP, and that seems like a good time to start throwing the magnets at him. Come on, Gil. Walk into the loving embrace of Mr. Magnet. That was not a loving embrace at all. Where's my next magnet? Little ways off. But while I wait for Gil to catch up, I believe there's one more thing I can do. That's if I pop into the power room here. What in the world is my tiara doing? Yep, looks like Zomer was right. It is one of the treasures after all. Alright, back to our regularly scheduled faffing around while we wait for Gilbert to get into a nice magnetic position. Alright, gonna try the second charge of that same magnet. See if it'll catch him this time. Damn it, Gilbert! Sir? Sir in the armor? Sir, if you would? What the hell? Get over here. I'm not done with you. I have never seen a man so encased in metal be so stubbornly anti-magnetic. Unbelievable. Trying again immediately clearly doesn't work. Surely this time. Ah, finally! 3, 2, piece of cake. Ah, an armor gem. I believe that's a permanent stat gain item. And a restore. That I'm not sure what that does. And Gilbert has a pretty good value of soul, and a decent amount of gold, but you see now that we have the mask, we have a new option, which is use his body for creating monsters. And we also get a level up. And we mastered the creation of Foul. Foul, I believe, is a confused monster that can stun invaders, but can't actually do direct damage. Now, in the lower right corner of the screen, you see that coffin icon. When you take someone's body to be used in creating monsters, you have to manually drag them to a prison. I don't know why they do it that way, but they do. So we will run him on down to the prison, stash him away. Enslaved Gilbert.
Your Highness.
Why is the dead guy talking to me?
I'm sure Fianna's tiara is one of the legendary treasures.
Yeah, I kinda gathered that, by the way it kinda turned evil as soon as we had it close to the power room. But all that aside, our mission is complete. Gilbert took a really long time to magnetize, so I don't imagine I'm going to get a time bonus this time out. And the all-capture bonus for a single invader is not very generous. The trap success rate was also terrible, still enough for a little bit, and the no damage bonus, regardless of how many invaders were around, is always pretty good. And yes, I would like to save. Alright, on with the show. We don't get to go body collecting again, so it's right on to Chapter 8, The Resurrection.
What's taking Gilbert so long?
If he's not back by now, he won't be coming back.
Do you think my brother killed him?
I assume so.
Ugh! Isn't there someone better we can send?
How about Wishbone?
I'd like to step in for a moment here and say it's kind of a tradition for the Deception series to have at least one invader with a really ridiculous name per game. This is where that lineage began.
Wishbone, good idea. Bring him here. How can I be of service, sire? Go get Fianna back! Get Princess Fianna back? Has she been kidnapped? Where is she now? That accursed castle of the damned! Oh, I see. I need her back in 3 days. Got it? I won't need more than 1 hour. "1 hour? Are you certain?" You can count on me, sire.
Wishbone.
Yes, sire. The princess has been taken by Vlad, the one who can use the power of darkness. He may have brainwashed her. If she says she doesn't want to come back, then kill them both! Yes, sire. Best of luck. I don't want to go back. I can't stand Urias, especially his cold eyes. Besides, you won't be there with me. I'm a little tired. I walked all the way here. I'd like to lie down, but all the rooms here disturb me, especially on the second floor. Is there someplace I can rest?
We can be a total asshole here and tell her to sleep in a coffin, but Fiona's been genuinely nice to us, so we'll get her a room.
Thank you, Vlad.
And we can now build a bedroom. And I think I know where I want to put it. We've got a little bit of a dead end over here. So if I build the bedroom right like that, I can then add a hallway to add in another loop, and potentially another place I can funnel invaders through to get them trapped. Yeah, I like the look of that.
I'm going to sleep. I wonder where the princess is. I swore I'd get her back in an hour.
And we now have a lone invader, the great and powerful Wizbone. This renowned Thunder Wizard now has fading powers. Well, as goofy as his name is, and as fading as his powers may be, Wizbone may just be the most competent invader in the entire game. You know when he said he can get Fiona in an hour? In real-time terms, that means you have 2 minutes. If you can capture or kill Wizbone within 2 minutes, Fiona will be safe, the game will go on as if nothing ever happened, everything's cool. However, in 2 minutes, if you have not captured or killed Wizbone, then you cannot stop him from killing her, and you can't intercept him by guarding the bedroom or anything like that. After 2 minutes, no matter what you do, no matter what you unleash on him, Fiona's going to die. And that is one of a couple branch points that determine what ending you get. Tecmo's Deception has 8 ending paths, but 2 of them lead to repeated endings, so there are 6 unique endings in total. It is my hope that I will be able to show off all 6 for this LP. Things don't always go according to plan, but that's what I hope to do. And, Fiona, I have to apologize because I'm going to be dicking around for 2 minutes. I am going to show the endings in which Fiona dies first, so, please forgive me, my love. But we do need to place some wizard traps, nonetheless. We still have to take down Wizbone even after he clinches the 2-minute thing. So we'll call this sort of pre-planning our revenge.
You must be the one who kidnapped Princess Fiona. Are you Prince Vlad?
Are you a column? Yeah, capturing or killing Wizbone within 2 minutes is not entirely easy because, as you can see, he's willing to throw fireballs at you from a goodly distance away, making him sometimes difficult to lure into traps. But I'm not actually trying to do that right now, I'm just going to run away from him. Did you hear that cling sound? I believe that means time's up. So, no matter what we do at this point to Wizbone, Fianna's fate is sealed. Oh, and another thing that makes Wizbone a little tricky to capture within 2 minutes, as far as I can recall, he does not give a shit about masks. Okay, he's headed down, so I'm going to turn around and go after him in the other direction. We will drop a weight on him. I believe I have one right on the other side of this door. As soon as he opens that door, I will drop it.
You are better than I expected, but it doesn't matter as long as I do my duty. Huh? I feel the presence of a woman. It must be the princess. Vlad, when we meet again, it will be your doom.
Oh yeah, I kinda forgot about that. When you run into him again after the 2 minutes are up, he just kinda teleports away. And that scream? Yeah, not good. Well, nothing new in Wizbone's description. It's time to take revenge. Time to take revenge on the woman whose death we did absolutely nothing to prevent. But hey, technicalities, right? Damn near dropped that on my own head. Alright, Whizbang, which way are you going? Oh, he's coming this way. Maybe I can get to the power room quickly enough to put another ton weight in place there so I can drop that on him. Even if I can't, it doesn't hurt to have one there. Oh yeah, and I should use that defense upgrade. Where is that? Ah, armor gem, there we go. Marvelous. And what does restore do? Oh, complete health. Complete HP restore. Excellent. Alright, Wizbone seems to be following the entryway wall around, so maybe I can get there in time to drop a weight on him. Okay, that took off almost half of his health. Now I just have to try and get into a copper cage, and I think that should probably hold him long enough. Well, I've got another ton weight standing by if he comes in this direction. It can't hurt to do a little more damage to him. Holy shit, Wizbone! Someone's been working out. Hasn't been neglecting leg day either, to judge by that run he just did.
I should be able to handle this. But not to worry, I've done my duty. Why don't you go to that strange room on the second floor? Your lovely princess must be gone by now. Gone to the world of death, where you've sent so many.
And vengeance is ours. Oh, and we got Wizbone's mantle. Don't remember what it does. MP gain is always useful, though. And that's 2 old books we can sell off. Well, Wizbone, you've gone and killed Fianna, so I think it's only fair that we use your body to create life. Off to the prison with you. Before I advance things, let me take a look at that mantle. Oh, it improves my magic guard. Another permanent stat gain item. Very nice. And the MP gain will give me a little free MP. I don't see any downside to that. Now, by that strange room, I'm assuming he means the strategy room. I don't reliably recall where I need to go for this bit of plot advancement.
Vlad. Vlad. Where are you? Don't leave me alone here. I need to see you. Come to me, please. Did you care for her, Vlad? She never should have come here. Don't look so distraught, Vlad. There are ways to keep her with you always.
Well, the decent thing to do would be to say our solemn goodbyes and let her rest. So, of course, we're not going to do that.
I'll take care of it. She will be resurrected when you give the order.
Well, our mission is clear, but at a great cost. For the first time in a few chapters, we get a chance to go body collecting again, and this time, now that we have the imprisonment option open to us, we'll actually get to keep the bodies and use them toward creating monsters. So we definitely want to do that now. Let me pull out my notes again, see what options we have. Let's see. With a wizard and a soldier, we have a new possibility open to us. What else? And if we add in a pirate, that should be enough to give us the makings of our first created monster. Well, sort of. You'll see what I mean in a moment. There's another Apiton, that's our third. That's our second Red. And our second Matthew. These names recycle pretty quickly. And a new invader is here, Kais the Cleric. wizard and soldier combined to make that one. So that's gonna be 4 invaders again, always a handful. But between the soldier, the pirate, and the cleric, that should be enough for the makings of a monster. And you can see now we have a wizard and a general in our stock in the lower right. And with a cleric, soldier, and pirate, we can make a zombie. We also have the ability to create a werewolf, a lamy, which I think is a lamia, a phantom, and a fowl. The first 3 are damage monsters, the final 2 are confused monsters. And conveniently, it tells us what kind of invader bodies we need to create them. Now, who have we got upstairs? Matthew the pirate, and Kais the cleric. That's a little inconvenient because it means we have to spread around our trap types, but whatever, we can handle it. Alright, I think I have a halfway decent trap loadout for the upper floor. Now remember when I said this would give me access to the bodies I needed for my first created monster? That's sort of true, except I already have She-Death. Fiona has returned as a zombie. We got a zombie girlfriend, we got a zombie girlfriend. Type battle, that means that she attacks rather than confusing, and she's really powerful. As a matter of fact, I'm probably not going to use her right away, because she does so much damage for this point in the game, I think she would probably one-shot any of these invaders. But we'll definitely be having some fun with her later. Here's our cleric. And as you can see, they do the projectile thing. In this case, they use ice. Well, Matt was easy. And it's off to the prison with him. Kais wasn't too difficult either. He managed to dodge one weight, but the second one got him, and there was no problem hitting him with the copper cage. Another subject for our laboratory. That's red busted. To the dungeon with you. Well, when the other guy gets out of the way, that is. Whew, he was a tough one to catch. Managed to do 1 HP of damage to me too, to ruin my no damage bonus. Well, we'll put him to good use. I'm gonna use that MP game right away too, before I forget about it. Won't make up for the no damage bonus he ruined, but it'll take the edge off. And that'll do it. I should get a hefty all-capture bonus for that. Time bonus, probably not so much, just because it took so damn long to capture Apiton the Wizard. Success rate, could be better, could be worse. Still got an okay damage point bonus, but man, that one hit that Apiton got on me. His fireball only took off 1 HP though. It just kinda clipped me, so maybe a direct hit would have done more. Well, we're getting fairly close to 60,000 MP, so I can't say I'm in bad shape. And on to Chapter 9, A Friend. Is my sister Fiona here? Arius the Swordsman, eh? Arius is a premier swordsman who is also Fiona's elder brother. Oh dear, I can't see this ending well at all. This episode has run long enough for one day, I think, but before we call it a day, I think I'd like to go ahead and develop our Zombocom. Yep, we've got our cleric, we've got our pirate, we've got our soldier. We can create a zombie who will bite and chew a human's flesh. Sounds like fun to me. It's alive! Sort of. The zombie is a hell of a lot weaker than She-Death, but at least we'll be able to get some hits in with it without one-shotting people. A monster, by the way, will get experience whenever it hits somebody. It'll also get experience for killing somebody, but of course you want to save that experience for yourself. If a monster lands a killing blow, then it gets all the experience and saves none for you, and you want to level yourself up, of course. So having She-Death one-shot everybody for now is probably not the most desirable of outcomes. Well then, we've battled wizards, we've gained the ability to enslave bodies and create monsters, we've given life to dead flesh, we've lost a girlfriend but gained a zombie girlfriend. It's been a very full day, and as always, dear friends, I am glad you were here to share it with me. Thank you all for tuning in, and I hope to see you next episode when we find out what this Arius jerk wants. Until then, this is signing off. Today's Corpse Bride has been brought to you by Justin Carpenter, Nolden, Zangamarth, Anonymous Benefactor, John Madigan, Sanguine Games, Misha Van Doren, Frank Grizzy, Tim J., Lolo DePuzlo, Joshua C. Ritchie, Jared C. Rice, Sonic Rose, EX Potemkin, Alicia Goranson, Mechasaurus, DG Jono, Doug Russell, August Fortnight, Patrick Bellinger, Rob Lyons, Andy Kurland, Jarogue, Martin Schauenmakers, Mayo the Hedgefox, Hildegard Argelmach, IGV, Jazel, Joseph Hall, Hot Mayo Sandwich, Dan Larson, Electric Keat, McCaffrey Crandall, K. Ivan Rupert, and other necromantic patrons. As always, I really appreciate your support. I appreciate all my subscribers and watchers as well, and thanks also for the many kind, encouraging, and often very funny comments. Very glad to have you all along. I hope the upcoming week treats you kindly, and I'll see you again next episode. Till then, take care.